Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to turn my camera off. I'm in low lighting today. I'm so sorry, but I got a massive headache with this weather coming in, and I hope that all of you are well and safe. And if you um, are getting the storms, or if you're in the power outages, my thoughts are with you. I hope you were a little bit prepared at least. So we have a lot of stuff to cover today. And we've found some more things that I thought might interest all of you. Hold on, let me see if I can't share my screen here. Is this the right one? Or is this the right one? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so I'm not on TikTok, but I have somebody that I know that sends me links to some very interesting things. Um, this is one of them. So I will, Jeff has posted all the links for the information I'm going to talk about today um, in the description box. Hey, Frank, long time no see, no doubt. Well, it's good to see you. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the regaining your freedom, your personal freedom, taking back your sovereignty. Um, we're going to talk a little bit more about that today. We talked about that yesterday a little bit. We touched on it. And Jeff and I have been uh, trying to work out what's the best route, because there are so many out there and everybody wants you to pay them and everybody wants you to do this and that and the other. So we had come across some really good information that I want to share with you guys today. So I'm gonna play these clips real quick, and then I'm gonna play these clips for you guys real quick, and then I want to get them done and out of the way. So if you miss it, go back and watch it. But we're going to be getting some really terrible weather coming in here real soon. So I wanted to do this a little bit earlier than normal and get it out to you guys. So here's the first one. I want you guys to listen up, okay? Like I said, my husband's already put the links in the description, but we don't have the TikTok links in there because we're not on TikTok. So this is a post from Constitutional Army, okay? And this was a really great bit of advice. So I'll play that for you guys.
One document preparation course. Gaining control and ownership of your strawman by filing a UCC1 financing statement does two things. First, you gain limited control over the funds in the account. Secondly, by properly filing a UCC1 financing statement, you become the holder in due course of your strawman. A filed UCC1 is public notice of a registered lien by a real human being who is the secured party over the strawman, which is the government-created foreign non-registered corporation. With the strawman under your control, government has no access to your strawman, and they also lose their connection to the real living man or women in connection. Once you take possession of your strawman, you are no longer a subject. You become a free and sovereign, and once again, you declare your independence. To perfect a lien against personal property, such as one used in a business, a Uniform Commercial Code Form 1, also known as a UCC1, must be executed or filed either in the Secretary of State's office or the county courthouse, depending on the state. Once recorded, the UCC1 makes the lien valid and serves as a notice that the lien exists. In most situations, the first to record a lien takes priority. The Uniform Commercial Code, or UCC1 package, covers the basic requirements for filing Uniform Commercial Code documents with the Secretary of State's office or the county courthouse, depending on the state. The Uniform Commercial Code, or UCC1 package, includes information on the online fees, payment options, and instructions for each type of UCC filing. The instructions describe the data fields and informational requirements for each filing. A UCC1 records and protects a secured party's interest in the collateral offered by a debtor for a loan. In essence, the UCC1 gives public notice relative to the debtor, also known as the secured party relationship, and the collateral involved in the transaction. A UCC1 filing is effective for 5 years, and it can be renewed through a filing of a continuation statement, provided this is done at least 6 months before the 5-year period expires. It is important that the owner have the filing officer record the file number, date, and hour of the filing on his copy of the document. Each state uses its own version of this form. Although states usually accept a generic version, they will likely charge an additional processing fee if their form is not used. Important points to understanding your straw man. The birth certificate represents the body. The SSN represents the commercial account. Behind every birth certificate is a $1 million bond, which is prepaid financing on any activity of the straw man. Some people have used their TDA to pay off their home or commercial mortgage, student loans, tax liens, or even credit card debt. Very important to understand. When you own your straw man and someone or some corporation charges against it, this is called commercial trespassing. If anyone goes after your straw man and wins any monetary award against the fiction of your straw man, then you, the real person, secured party, get the first $1 million of that because you have the first lien. In addition to your own freedom reclaimed one document preparation course. Gaining control and...
Okay, so that was the first one. Listen, oh, I'm sorry about the echo, you guys. That is not a great quality video, but it did have some good information. Like I said, Jeff has already put a lot of the links for this stuff down in the description box. Listen, this may get taken down. There is going to be a lot of information I'm giving you today. Get the links out of the description box. Go to it right now. Open a little text pad and grab those links. Because if this gets taken down, I want you guys to still have access to this information, okay? I'm not done. I've got more coming. Can you guys still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing. Testing 1, 2. All right. Well, let me pull up the next one. And we'll just go forward. Okay. 5 by 5. All right. Thanks, guys. It's good to see y'all here. I'm sorry I snuck it in on you early, but I really, we don't have any options. The storms are moving in a lot faster and they're wiping out power in multiple states and multiple areas. So we wanted to do, share this information with you guys. We thought it was important to get it to you. So here's the next one. This kid is called Ignorance Begone. Caleb Holt on TikTok. So follow this boy. He is a smart young fella. And he is, he's got it. He's talking about the UCC1, just like the first gentleman was, okay? So here's this one.
You get new credentials, you get a new ID. They put you on the do not question. While it is true that we are all born free, there are two benefits to correcting your status. The first one, you get new credentials, you get a new ID. They put you on a do not stop, do not question, do not detain list. You are completely out of their jurisdiction and no longer have to follow their rules. Number 2 is debt relief. You can apply for credits and you can pay off mortgages, car notes, because money doesn't exist. Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution. No state shall enter into any treaty, alliance, confederation, grant letters of marque and reprisal, coin money, emit bills of credit, make anything but gold and silver a tender in payment of debts. So, bills of credit are your Federal Reserve notes, your dollar bill. It's illegal. There has been lawful money. So what I want you to do is look up House Joint Resolution 192, because this is what Congress did, and it allowed for the lawful discharge of all debts. If you're interested in how to correct your status, I'll teach you how to do it for free, because I don't know why people try to make you pay for this information. While it is true that we are all born...
Okay, so that young fella, that guy has got some good information, and I've got another one of his, so give me a second here. You know I'm not well versed in the whole buttons pushing, and plus my head is just killing me. But I've got one more of his, and then what I also have is the links. I'm going to show you guys what those home pages look like so that you know that you're going to the right place. If you go to the links in the description that Jeff put down in the description box, we've got all the links that this fella has shared. So he's saying it's as easy as step 1, step 2, and step 3. All right. And we've checked out some of it, and we are going to move forward. We will let you know how our journey goes. If you want to wait, that's fine. I think now is the time. Now is most definitely the time, I believe. So here's the last video I have for you guys. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. My apologies.
All right, so this is going to be the status correction quick guide for everybody who just wants to dive right in. Step 1, go up to this first website right here. You're going to click on your state, and you're going to contact your state coordinator and let them know you want to correct your status. Number 2, you're going to go to this website, America Unincorporated, right? And this is going to, once you sign up and make an account, it's basically going to give you all the information that you need to correct your status, okay? So you're going to need blue ink, you're going to need a red ink pad, and you're going to need to like a passport photo, and you just upload all this stuff. They get it registered legally, and they get it recorded. And that basically has all the information that you're going to need. In step 3, you're going to go down to this training here. This is the training that you do to learn about the money system and the fraud that's gone on. And once you complete this class, then you can apply for your credits. And that's just a quick guide. I'm going to be posting it step by step and showing you the process as it happens later on. This is just for those who want to do it themselves, because this is all the information you need. All right, so this is going to be the status correction quick guide for everybody.
Okay, so... All right. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm really sorry about the echo. There's not much I can do about it today. We've got really, really bad service. Yeah, I've got a headache. It's killing me. The storms are moving in, Pugs, a lot faster than they said. We weren't supposed to expect anything till 7 tonight. Now they're saying 3. And now they're saying Parkersburg, West Virginia, which we know isn't that far from us, is actually already being hit. So, yeah, I'm having a terrible time today. So I wanted to share that with you. Now, we did, like I said, all the links for this information that this young man shared, step 1, step 2, step 3, Jeff has already put in the description box. In case this video gets taken down, please grab those links. Please share them out to other people. This is how we help each other. Let me show you guys. Let me show you the websites that he is talking about, so you can see what they are. Hold on. Okay, so here is your step 1 website. It's called the American State Assemblies. This is where you're going to go in to your state, okay? And you are going to click on your state, and you are going to request to correct your status. Correct it, not change it, correct it, okay? Language is important. So it's called the American States Assemblies. All right. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Look at that. Correct your status. Boom. That's the first one. That's your step 1. Let me get this next one up here. Hold on. Oh, this laptop does not operate well. Oh, crap. Oh, yay, I'm still up. I thought I closed it out. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm terrible at this. All right. Share. This is your step 2, AmericaUnincorporated.org. AmericaUnincorporated.org. All right. You create your account, and then you go through, and they start giving you all that information, all that lovely information. All right. And then let me show you the last page so you can see what you're going to be looking for and what you're going to be looking at. I don't think so, Chuck. onotwoods@gmail. That's our email. So here is the last one. This is going to be the study course. And it is called American State Nationals. Okay. American State Nationals. And this is your step 3. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like. And now, I know I just seem to breeze through that, but I really just needed to share all this information out with you guys, because if we do lose power, if it does go out, or if this gets taken down, we got to get these links out to other people. Correcting our status for what? Okay, so right now, as a citizen, I'm going to try to turn my camera on. There we go, I guess. I'm sorry. So, as a citizen, you are a slave to a corporation. You are a corporation slave of a corporation. You are an entity. You are not a living soul. Correcting your status makes you a sovereign being, right? So, correcting your status gives you what freedom really is, apart from the system. And so, go back, rewind. Don't worry about live chat. Don't worry about keeping up with it. Go back, rewind, watch those little video clips I just showed. Okay. I don't know if this will stay up or if they'll take it down. I really don't know. All I know is I felt the need to get all this out there. Oh, thank you, Lucy. I love you, girl. This is really important stuff. And a lot of people, I know, think that I'm crazy because I always talk about we need to take down the system. It's the system. All of them. From the ground up. The school system, the legal system, all of them. How do you do it? Right? You take your power back. That's how you do it. Take your kids out of their school systems. Teach them yourself, because guaranteed they'll learn more. Promise they will. And in a lot of places, homeschooling laws are all you have to have is a GED or high school equivalent to teach your children at home. Some of them don't even require that. So thank you. Yeah, and I want you guys to grab those links. Those links are going to be important. You can email me. I can send them to you. Okay? If something happens and this gets taken down, you can email me. I'll send them to you. That's not an issue. But if you can grab them, get them out to the other groups that you guys go to. I know you all still go to these other groups. Share them with them. Help them. Right? This is how we help each other. Share this information out. Your freedom is not just about the spiritual realm. It is very much about that. Okay? Because if you cannot be in tune with yourself, then no amount of this physical shit is going to matter. But if you can be in tune with yourself and have your physical freedom, so your spiritual freedom and your physical freedom, I think that to me would be total sovereignty. Right on, Pugs. Yeah, so please share the links out, share the information out to people. You don't have to share our video out. I don't care about that. I don't care about views. I don't care about subscribers. The entire reason I ever decided to come on YouTube at all was just to help. And that's all I'm trying to do here. So whether you like me or whether you hate me, it doesn't affect me, okay? Because that's your perception, not mine. Whether you feel I'm cold-hearted or whether you feel that I'm warm-hearted. Doesn't affect me. I know me. I don't need you guys to know me. And I'm not belittling anything. Please don't think that, okay? I do have love for each and every one of you. I really do. Very deeply in my heart, I feel very much love for you. However, I've learned a long time ago that there comes a point where you have to be the one that loves you, regardless of what anyone else thinks. You are the one that has to forgive you, regardless of what anybody else does or does not do, okay? You are the only one who can save you, right? God inside of you, there's your savior. I'm not trying to be cold-hearted. I'm not trying to be apathetic. I don't feel that way at all. I feel more like I can pull myself back and I can look at the whole situation, and I may not see it clearly. Other people may. I don't know. I hope that they would share their vision with me just so I could get another perspective, because I'm a person that likes to have different perspectives. Okay. What I don't like to do is continually repeat myself, but I will, because, well, I'm a mother, so I'm used to having to do that, even if I don't like to do it. Yeah. If you have pain from past experiences, you are the only one that can deal with that. Nobody else can make that right with you but you. Nobody can fix that but you. Facing your own truths is hard. Sitting with your own dark side and recognizing it's there is hard. Forgiving yourself is hard. Nothing worth doing is ever going to be easy. Right? So take that into consideration, because the real path to freedom is not just this physical level, and it's not just the spiritual level. There has to be a combination of things here. So love yourselves, forgive yourselves, heal yourselves. We are powerful beings. Powerful. Work on that. Remember that. And be kind to yourself. You know, all the doctrines around the world, all the religions, all the belief systems, they have one thing in common. One thing in common. Love thy neighbor. Do no harm. Right? Love thy brother. All these are the same thing. And you know what that means? If you love your brother as yourself, if you love your neighbor as yourself, you better love yourself, or you're not really loving your neighbor. If you're doing no harm, you're doing no harm to yourself first, because this is how you can do no harm to anyone else. See, a genuine love for yourself, a genuine acceptance of yourself, a genuine forgiveness of yourself, they matter. And that's what we have to do. Thank you so much. I'll go ahead and block in from my end. Thank you. So I want you guys to consider that, okay? We can talk about one side or the other. We can talk about this, that, and the other. You can talk about all the political bullshit you want to, but it's still a system. There's still two wings of the same bird. Okay? Good luck changing my mind on that. You're welcome to try. It's probably not going to happen. It's part of that matrix. And once you can see it clearly for what it is and stop playing. See, every time somebody gets wrapped up in this system stuff, every time that they stay wrapped up in it, what happens if you're feeding your energy to that system, to that machine? Because that's really what it is. It's just a machine. It's just cogs. And if you think that the people that have gotten into office don't already have their sovereignty, you might want to think again. because I'm going to guarantee, I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it because I don't know. What I do know is that almost everyone that sits in a political office of any type, and this is around the world in any government system, whether it's communism or capitalism, it doesn't even matter. Almost every one of those people took back their own power before they ever got in there. And now they're laughing in our faces because we're slaves. Okay? So don't believe me? Go look it up. Need a place to look it up? I'm sure we can find links. All right. Yes, I just heard today that Doug Kuzma, as well as Kristen W., has passed. And, you know, my heart goes out to their families. It really does. We're gonna start seeing a lot of people leaving this plane. You know, my husband and I were just actually talking about that last night. We were talking about soul contracts. We were talking about, he was asking me, what did I think about, give me 1 second here. My kitty cat's jumping at the door. He was asking me, you know, why would his higher consciousness, his higher being, his higher self contract to go through, all the pain and things that he went through as a child, right? And we've all had our things that we've gone through. We've all had our tragedies and our traumas and our dramas. We've all still had a lot of good things. Those are the things we don't always remember. And part of that is because as Homo sapiens, we tend to remember the negative impacts better as a survival mechanism, right? Because that's what our ancestors did. And so our mind has developed that way over time. All right. So, and Dangerous Freedom. Well, my heart goes out to their families and their loved ones, their friends. Chuck, I didn't understand that one either. But you know, here's the thing, you guys. It could even be that they're gone into hiding. We do not know. We do not honestly know. Unless one of you guys has the key to plug it into the Akashic Records. And if you do, can you open the door for me? Because I'd really like to have a peek at that library. You know, we may never know. We may never know. They may be people that went into hiding. We may never know. Or they may be truly dead. There's so much conjecture. Honestly, we've seen people's obituaries that aren't dead that are walking around. So, you know, newspapers will have them written up ahead of time and accidentally print them. That type of stuff does happen. Nothing is what it seems exactly. So, you know, my heart goes out to their families, but I wonder if this too is a distraction, right? Oh boy, the Library of Alexandria. Man, if I could time travel, I'd probably go visit there for sure. But it was burned, as well as all that information, all that knowledge, all that history. Oh man. The amount of things that we have lost over the decades, over the centuries, through wars, it's just mind-boggling. Anyway, back to what I was talking about there. You know, when my husband asked me that, you know, my response was, you know, because I mean, I've had my fair share of tragedy and trauma that's taken large sections of my life away. And I think my higher consciousness did it to make me stronger. I think it was done at such a young age so that I would be able to heal, so that I would be able to see clearly And so that I would recognize some of this stuff. So I would be ready for the time that we're in. I kind of feel like that's my truth. I don't care who calls me crazy. Okay? I've been called worse by better. I don't care. Names will not affect me. Slander. Come on, guys. I've literally, I've been drugged through the mud. I know where that came from a doctor named Mud. I just want you guys to look up this stuff. You know, I want you to get involved in it. You really want your freedom? You know, it's not going to take a lot of work. It's going to take some, though. It's going to take some motivation on your part. And this is a way for you to free yourselves and to share this information out so other people can free themselves, right? You want to fix the system? You want to take this system down? Take your power back. Take it back. It's yours. It was never theirs to begin with. Our parents were fooled into it. Our grandparents were fooled into it. Our great-grandparents were fooled into it. And we were fooled into it. Okay. Get up, dust the dirt off your britches, and climb back on that horse and go take your power back. Right? I can't even begin to tell you how important it is to have sound mind, sound body. Okay? People that are waiting around on these med beds, right? That technology is brilliant. I can't wait for it to come about. But did you know that you have the ability, the God-given ability, the divine creator gave you the ability to heal the vessel you're in? You have that. Are you going to look for it? Are you going to search for it? Do you want to find it? Stop waiting around for other people to do shit for you. Because that's not how it works. That's never been how it worked. Listen, there's a story about this little bird who waited too long to fly south. I don't know if I've said this before on the show or not, but I love this story. He waits too long to fly south for the winter, and the snow comes, and it makes his wings too heavy, and he can't fly, and he lands in a barnyard. And a cow walks by, and he's sitting there on the ground bemoaning, woe is me, I'm going to freeze to death. I'm not going to make it south for the winter. And I'm freezing. And a cow walks by and shits on him. And in that pile of shit, he's really, really warm. And he's so warm that he's happy. So he starts singing. And here comes the barnyard cat. And scoops him up out of the shit and eats him. Procrastination will get you nowhere. Just because somebody shits on you doesn't mean they're your enemy. And if just because somebody pulls you out of shit doesn't mean they're your friend. Okay? If you're safe and you're warm and you're happy, shut the fuck up and move on. And I apologize about my language, but that's how it was once delivered to me, and it made great sense. And that's always stayed with me. That has always stayed with me. There is a lot to say about that. Not everybody who pretends to be your savior is your savior. Not everybody who's going to come along and whatever, you know, knight in shining armor. No, they're not all your friends. So I want you guys to keep this stuff in mind, right? It's not just about the physical freedom. It's not just about raising ourselves up and taking back our physical freedom. It's about our spiritual freedom as well. And only you can do that work on either level. Only you are your savior. You have all the gifts right inside you. Just like all the messiahs from all the religions around the world. They were just more consciously in tune. They lived from this right here. They lived from the heart. They were in tune. We can be as well. We have the ability. That's right. Only you can prevent forest fires. So I'm going to probably go ahead and get off here today. But I really wanted to share this information with you before our storms came in, just in case we lost power or anything like that. But I need to unplug this light because it's killing me. So I love y'all. Please, please, please share out those links to all those groups that y'all still go to. Those people have been looking for these kind of answers for a very long time. Okay? Help them. I don't go to those places anymore. So, and I'm not going to go there just to share this information with them because I'm not. But if you already go there on a regular basis, share this information out to them. Share the links to them. Educate them. That's how we spread the love, right? So I'm going to wish y'all a very blessed day. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and please, please share this out. Dig into it a little bit. Go look at it. Get off here. What are you doing? Get off YouTube and go free yourself from the man. All right. I love y'all. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I hope I feel better too. And I hope, Pugs, I hope you're feeling better. And I really wish everyone be safe. I hope you have your preps if you're in an area that's going to get hit by these storms. Like I said, power's already out. Yeah. Dig deep. Fix your shit. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Figure that out because it's really important. Okay? It's not about putting up walls. Walls don't do anything but bury shit. Right? It's not about walls. It's about you going in and fixing your inner stuff. If you understand yourself, right? That's going to take you further. That's going to help you heal. Because if you're carrying around a bunch of dirty baggage, you're not going to be able to heal. If you walk around with garbage on your back, you can't be clean. Right? Unpack that shit. Forgive it. Release it. Get rid of it. Yep, it goes no place. All right, guys. Lots of love. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you didn't get to see the clips that I showed at the beginning of the show, please rewind and watch them now. I think this may get taken down. Okay? So have a great day. Love y'all. And I probably won't see y'all around because I'm not going to any live chats anymore. But, much love.